All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen, amen.
Gee. I kind of.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
How you die does not redeem how you lived. You do not become a hero in your death when you are a weapon of the enemy in your life.
Well, negotiations, right? Politics.
And we're out of time. So you.
Hey, y'all, gravity, any day above ground living. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your Sunday. And if you're getting hit with that snow, I hope you have all your supplies and you good. We're probably gonna make this quick. I'm gonna try to go for 45 minutes because apparently I might be going to work. I'm not sure yet. So we'll go as long as we need to. But yeah. So for those who don't know, we're living on a rock or you're on the West Coast, screw you. But, you know, the storm is here. It's been going over Texas and Arkansas. It's on the way over here. They keep moving the model, but there has been ice here in the Atlanta area. And apparently by me, it's supposed to start at 1 o'clock. So we'll see how that goes. And apparently New York's getting hit. DC's getting hit right now. So the Mid-Atlantic, Northeast, they're starting to get theirs. Advisories are happening right now till Tuesday. So we're going to take a look at all that. And then after that, we're going to talk about this Alex Pretti situation because it's unfortunate and there's been a lot of lies being told and a lot of things have been basically lied. So we're going to take care of all that. But before we start all that, let's see who's in the building. Sybil, good morning, or afternoon, as the case may be. SD Johnson, hello. DSA, hello. Kelvin Black, hello. Reparations Nation, hello. Lehman Lucas, hello. Emperor Rex, hello. DSB, hello. And for those who haven't said anything in live chat or the comments, hello. So let's get into the customary house cleaning, and we start looking at some of these telecasts.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Now,
let me go here. There's a growing concern.
All right. We'll start with DC because DC is getting hit right now. Let's see what they were talking about. I think this is live, so forgive me.
Get to work!
The hell just happened?
See some of the cones that they've put up here. So I just want to note that not because the entire DMV is at the Capitol, but it's slick out here in some spots. Guys,
MAGA feeling some kind of way right now because he's on the path towards the Capitol and nobody's going inside. They feel a kind of way.
right?
This is a Bo Nix. We're going to win it in honor of Bo Nix.
Got it. In honor of Bo Nix. Yeah. I'm a Bills fan, so we don't need to have that conversation.
I'm sorry for you.
It's okay. I believe it was a catch, but we'll have that conversation another day. How's the snow treating you today?
I got to go to work at 4 o'clock.
Colorado.
All right.
We don't get it very often out here, so.
Got it. Walk me through this versus like your average snow in Colorado. This sleet is certainly the story of the day, something we're monitoring for safety going forward and power outages. Hopefully there aren't a lot. But yeah, walk me through a Colorado winter compared to this.
I mean, the snow lasts longer. It sticks on the ground. We've got it for a couple of weeks anytime it snows, and then we can usually throw snowballs because the snow's too fine here right now. So
yeah, it is. They canceled the snowball fight a little earlier. So what's your plan for the rest of the day to watch the game? And you're getting close to kickoff here.
Yeah, one of my friends is doing a little house party. We're going to go over to his place and just have some beers and watch the game.
Awesome. Well, you guys enjoy. Take care. Nice meeting you. We're going to kind of walk up with you a little bit. Definitely a little slick here, but you can definitely see a lot of activity, a lot of people who are out and about enjoying this safely. I got to tell you, we have seen a ton of plow action throughout the District of Columbia. We've got DC plows that are on the major thoroughfares. Generally, I don't want to speak with some sort of unanimity here, but you know, the mayor's snow emergency means that people can't park on some of the major thoroughfares, giving plows room to operate. And that is significant because it's a Sunday. Technically, if it wasn't snowing, people could park on those roads. So the message seems to have gotten across for people that they are not parking on some of these snow emergency routes. So we're going to just kind of continue moseying up here. And as we do, Neto, let's just kind of show people, you know, there's people walking around the Capitol, really kind of enjoying themselves on this beautiful day. Finding people walking a lot. Speaking of walking, here's what we're going to do. We're going to walk a little bit higher up the hill. You guys might come back to us in a couple of minutes. We'll talk to you soon.
Take the hill. Way to go, David. Take it.
David's
Take the hill. Take it. Them J6s wish they would have said that day. They might not have gotten prosecuted. I'm just saying. All right, we're taking the Amtrak. We're going up to New York. Kara Clark's big homie is talking right now. Well, I paused it, but he was in the middle of his press conference. So we're going to see what Mom Dummy is talking about. All right.
Get to work!
Workers who have kept our city running through this snowstorm. I also want to thank every single New Yorker who has been doing their part to help New Yorkers across the city. I have heard of countless stories of neighbors bringing meals to other neighbors, young people helping senior citizens navigate slippery conditions, friends grocery shopping for those who cannot shop for themselves. This is the compassionate, caring New York that we all know and love. The New York that always shows up in moments of challenge and adversity. Together, we will clear the roads, teach our children, tend to the sick, and keep our city running.
So they're doing
Stay
remote
warm,
in
New York City.
tomorrow.
Stay prepared.
Be
Stay safe.
Hilarious.
Thank you very much. And now our school's chancellor, Kamar Samuels.
All right, here come the Jamaican.
Good afternoon. I hope you are staying warm and inside as we continue to
You're
communicate.
only saying that
I wanted to make
because
sure
you had cornmeal
I
porridge.
said it again. We have decided that tomorrow we will pivot to a remote learning day. That would be January 26th.
That motherfucker clap.
Preparation matters in moments like this. Over the last few days, teams across the entire agency and across schools have been getting ready for this moment, preparing lessons and making sure our students went home on Friday with the devices and supplies that they need for a successful remote learning day. Standing up IT help desk to support any families who need it, and preparing our buildings to weather the storm.
You said what?
And over the last several months, our educators have been setting up virtual classrooms, and our IT team has been testing the system to ensure our students will be able to log in. Teachers and administrators, we've got this. We know you'll be able to prepare, you'll be prepared to offer a great remote learning experience. So, on Monday, here's what to expect.
Are you joking
Students in
right
grades K to 8 will receive both real-time and asynchronous instruction. Students, don't worry. There are many hours in the day. You'll work hard, but there will be time to enjoy the snow too. High schoolers and students who attend schools serving grades 6 through 12 will already be off due to a previously scheduled professional learning day. Educators participating in those PDs will also be remote.
I want to see how talk, man.
Our facilities teams will be at our schools shoveling and de-icing so that our buildings can reopen on Tuesday. I want to thank Mayor Mamdani's team and all our sister agencies standing up here and all the ones working across the city to ensure our city is ready for this storm, and the journalists who are here helping spread these critical messages. Most importantly, I'd like to thank everyone across our school communities. I am deeply appreciative and grateful for all your flexibility and patience.
Friggin' God.
And I look forward to reopening our doors as soon as we are able to.
Yo, this fool cannot talk.
Good afternoon. Snow is coming down, and folks at the MTA have been hard at work all weekend preparing us to power through this storm. And I have to deliver, as the mayor did, major kudos to the MTA workers who have been on the front lines. Last night, I visited bus depots around the system to see the preparations. This morning, I was at the Michael J. Quill bus depot in the middle of Manhattan and at the Rail Control Center where all the subway operations are monitored.
Oh, you didn't want to go to the outer
and so
boroughs?
far, the preparations have really been paying off. Things have been running smoothly. There are delays. There are adjustments to service, but all subway lines, ladies and gentlemen, are operating. And most of them are operating as locals. So the express trains, A, C, D, E, F, the N and the Q are all operating local, partly because we stored a lot of trains on the local tracks to keep them out of harm's way of the outdoor snow. We ran all the de-icing trains last night to protect the third rail. Snow throwers are on the move already, and the snow jets are operating in the yards with these big airplane engines that blow all the snow out of sight. Buses are running, some with delays. 18 routes out of approximately 265 have reroutes because of localized conditions. And all buses, that's the SBS, the rush routes, the limited routes, everything is running local, so we do not leave anybody on the street. So the folks who are standing at a bus stop are going to get whatever bus comes by stopping for them. The entire bus fleet has been outfitted with chains. And as I said, the snow fighting vehicles are on the move, supplementing the amazing work of the sanitation crews who are running the plows. Not a lot of demand for paratransit accessoride for our mobility impaired customers, but it is operating if you do need it under, as the mayor says, is a very rare occasion where you really need to go somewhere. Both commuter railroads are operating under modified schedules, so I'm just going to tick it off for folks. On the Long Island Railroad, service every half hour on the Babylon branch, hourly service on the Port Washington branch, and on the Port Jefferson branch between Huntington and the city. No service east of Ronkonkoma out to Greenport. And tomorrow we plan to run a regular Sunday schedule. Metro North is operating a Sunday schedule today, and tomorrow we'll be operating a holiday schedule, the MLK schedule. Otherwise, they're running hourly service on all three major main lines, Hudson, Harlem, and New Haven. Bridges and tunnels, all of our toll bridges and tunnels in the city are operating. Traffic is light, which is fortunate, and the facilities are in decent shape. Just reinforcing again what the point that the mayor made, which is if you can stay home, I'm in the transit business. We love customers, but if you can't stay home, please do so. If you must travel, use extra caution. And check the customer service channels. New York City has great customer service channels, which will tell you stuff, but also the MTA has our MTA app, the Train Time app, mta.info is our website, and you can sign up for a customized service alert that'll tell you about your train or your bus and how it's operating. So with that, thank you to the mayor and the entire city team. I spoke to the governor, and she is very focused on what's going downstate and going on downstate as well as upstate. And everybody should just stay safe. And if you can, stay indoors. Thank you.
We'll take questions now for everyone from there on the firm. Go ahead.
If you could talk about the 5 deaths, what work happened before Saturday to interact with the homeless? What's working now with encampments and people who are out in the cold? Is homeless services out there looking for people in the cold?
So first and foremost, we mourn the loss of any and every New Yorker. And we are keeping those 5 New Yorkers in our thoughts as well as their friends and their family. At this time, it is still too early to say what the cause of death was for any of the 5.
I don't care. We're going to go to Texas because I just seen some wild shit. Look at this. This is going on in Texas right now. This is wild. That motherfucker. I don't know what happened to him. He must have got stuck or something. He trying to move. I don't know. This shit is hilarious. All right. So we're going to go to Atlanta, and then we're going to talk about this Alex Pretti situation.
Plenty of joggers. I can't believe how many joggers we've seen this morning. It's really what we're hearing right now. If you listen.
No.
The Postal Service warning you about your mail. It's going to get delayed, including everything from the processing, the transportation, delivery. It's going to be happening in Georgia and all the other states too affected by all this winter weather.
And our live coverage continues right here on Channel 2 and streaming on WSB Now. We are bringing you an expanded edition of Channel 2 Action News tonight, beginning at 10 through midnight on the air and on our stream.
And then join us early for Channel 2 Action News this morning, beginning at 4 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Stay with us as our coverage continues. Here's a live look, folks. This is what we've been dealing with. This is a live look of Midtown Atlanta. Our tower cam, Sophia, that normally shows beautiful sunrises and sunsets and cool night shots too.
Yeah, can't see anything. Linda Stouffer and Karen Greer are up next. They're in the hot seats. Please stay with us for continuing coverage.
Oh my Lord, they can't talk.
Always
So why have anyone but America's looks officiate your wedding?
Do you for continuing coverage of severe weather Team 2?
Lord, they can't talk.
Kroger always gives.
Let me look.
Good morning. I'm Channel 2 Action News meteorologist Brian Monahan. Our winter storm, our ice storm, is well underway across North Georgia as that coating of ice begins to form and weighs down trees and power lines, and likely in the coming hours to see some significant power outages.
The hell? Oh, hell no. Don't start. Don't you start.
Our ice storm is well underway across North Georgia as that coating of ice begins to form and weighs down trees and power lines, and likely in the coming hours to see some significant power outages across North Georgia. So no big changes to our warnings and our advisories. There's the ice storm warning in purple, 1/4 inch to an inch of ice possible. Higher accumulations of ice will be north and east of Atlanta with the strong wind gusts that will cause trees to come down and will bring widespread power outages. So through about sunrise this morning, there's the winter mix making its way all the way south and west of Atlanta. The cold wedge of air still holding tough around metro Atlanta at 10 o'clock. So that ice will continue to accumulate for the next several hours. And then gradually, we're going to start to see the temperatures come near and above freezing from around Atlanta and certainly to the south and west, where there even could be a strong thunderstorm later today as the last bit of this system moves in down through the south side. So here's your 5-day forecast. The weekend always in view. We're in the winter storm today, and then whatever melts or is ice today is going to be frozen solid tomorrow. So ice impacts all the way into Monday, staying cold through most of the week.
Year after year, it's Georgia's number.
All right. So there's that. So as I say, stay safe out there. Atlanta got some up further north. In the city, it's just mostly ice, but we're supposed to be getting snow in the next. We're supposed to get it now, so we'll see. All right, let's get to the show. ICE went in and killed somebody again. Yes, they did. So for those who don't know or lived under a rock yesterday, they killed this nurse, this VA nurse named Alex Jeffrey Pretti. And yeah, it's getting real out there. It's getting real. Now, if you are on Discord, you may or may not be in Mo.J's Discord. We were passing around a lot of information in there yesterday. So if you get a chance, look it up. And yeah. But I find it funny that the situation has taken the turn that it did, because we warned, did we not warn those idiots over there on the right that this kind of stuff was going to happen? Because you were sitting there saying, oh yeah, we got to use ICE. We gotta have law and order in here. Like, they don't understand that things get accelerated. And listening to them, they love saying that stuff, and then when it happens, then they want to act silent because they've boxed themselves in to the point where they have to defend it, even though they know it's wrong. So I don't care at this point because we're doing news YouTube, but we're going to show you some things, including what happened and how DHS just got an injunction levied against them for trying to alter what happened. And it's hilarious. So let's get into it.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in.
Okay. So this is the video. Now, when we get to that point, we're going to stop it because we know how YouTube is. So let's get into it.
Get to work!
We'll keep the sound low so the bots don't get after it. They must have saw Brandon Tatum at UC Davis. They out here pushing women. Okay, go ahead. Now that's Alex. They just shoved. Okay, they shoved him again. There you go. Uh-huh. And that's when they capped him. Now, mind you, 5 seconds before that, they say he had a gun, right? They took the gun. Then they capped him. They took the gun, then capped him. All right. There's a little bit. That's them shooting him 5 more times. We ain't finna show that. Now, you're not a threat no more. Remember that. You're not a threat no more. Gun gone. You shot him. All right. All right. So there's that. And you know how it is. Don't you just love it when people over there in MAGA, all of a sudden now, they get to pick and choose who gets to have gun laws and who's able to exercise their rights? Don't you just love that? Because now they're all running around saying, well, he shouldn't have had a gun at a protest. Did y'all forget that y'all had people on your side have guns at January 6th? Or did we forget that? Interesting. You see how when it becomes, you're not going to tread on me and my gun rights, it's okay. You got to fight for that. But when it's somebody on the other side, you don't want to fight for their gun rights? Oh, okay. Remember, these were the same folk who laughed at Kamala Harris when she said, I keep the Glock on me. Yeah, all right, motherfucker. We know you ain't got no Glock, but I just find that funny that y'all didn't celebrate her saying that. But okay. Well, funny thing, they must have known they did something wrong because something came down yesterday after this, and I find the irony on it hilarious.
You know, let me go here. There's a growing concern in.
And I also find it funny that we're going to use the New York Post, which likes to lean to the right, to explain this story, which says Trump appointee judge orders DHS to preserve evidence in Alex Pretti shooting after suit in Minnesota. They already had the lawsuit ready. So let's see. A Minnesota judge has granted a temporary restraining order against the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, barring officials from altering or destroying evidence in the killing of anti-ICE protester Alex Pretti in Minneapolis. The order, requested by the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, or BCA, and granted by U.S. District Court Eric I guess that's Tostrud, I guess, or Tostrud, or Tostrud, whatever, will remain in effect through Monday afternoon. Trump-appointed Judge Tostrud is expected to rule on possibly extending the temporary restraining order on Monday, with defendants including DHS Secretary Kristi Noem having until Monday at 12 to file objections or any other response. It comes amid a lawsuit filed up by the BCA in the wake of the killing of ICE nurse. I think he wrote that wrong. He was a VA nurse. In the killing of Nurse Pretti on Saturday morning, alleging the DHS mishandled evidence at the scene of Saturday's shooting while federal agents were detaining an alleged criminal migrant in South Minneapolis. DHS representatives allegedly blocked the BSA from accessing the scene of the shooting, even though the Bureau had obtained a signed search warrant from a judge. Somebody in the comments just said that the GOP don't destroy evidence. Where's the NRA? You mean Dana Loesch and her husband Christopher, who watched Dexter Taylor get 10 years and after he got sentenced, shut the fuck up about that man? That NRA? I mean, wait, I tell a lie. They did say something, but it was so milquetoast, it wasn't even funny. NRA should be out there, but they're not going to go out there because they give money to the GOP. They over there talking about some gun rights. Oh, what did I tell y'all, fam? So when the other side got a gun, now all of a sudden they up to no good. How you know he was up to no good? How you know that? Let me guess. He was going out there to protest and then go find a target to go rob and burn down, right? Okay. So he's not allowed to have a gun in this country. You hear him? Okay. They say he was legally allowed to carry, but I guess not, right? All right, fine. But okay. Give me some more. What the fuck? Okay, Lord Alcatraz. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay. I want you to come up here, Lord Alcatraz, and explain to us what's the difference between an immigration agent having a gun and an American having a gun. I would love to hear this rationale. I would love to hear it. I think we would all love to hear this. Would we not? Huh, family? I think you should come up here and explain this, because we must be missing something. Don't run now. You was tough talking just a minute ago, like you know what you're talking about. So you must be an expert. I want you to come up here and tell me and the rest of the tabernacle what's the difference between an immigration agent having a gun and a legal U.S. citizen having a gun. We would love to know this. Come on now. Oh no more typing. No. No. We don't care. We don't care who you were talking to. We want you to explain this. Now you brought up Rittenhouse. We want you to explain this. Please come explain this. We would like to know this. Because that's a wild thing to write. Because you started off saying that guy was up to no good showing up there with a gun. Huh. So you get to judge people who carry. That's your... Okay. Come on. Come explain this to us. Because since you don't know, Rittenhouse took somebody else's gun and went across state lines. Oh, let me guess. Because he was in fear for his life. He shot two men, one of them being Jewish. It's okay. I get it. I get it. Come on. No. How was he resisting the whole time? We just watched the video. He barely resisted. They took his gun. 5 seconds later, he gets shot. Then they back up and shoot him 5 more times. So where was the resisting? Y'all don't even know what resisting is. Come up here. No, stop talking. No more typing. No more typing. Click that link. No more typing. We want to hear all this. We want to hear this whole rationale. Let's go. No more typing. I don't want to hear no text to typing. I don't want to hear no voice to text. Click that link. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear you stand on it. I'll even go on film. I want to hear you stand on all this. Let's go. I don't care about none of that. Let's go. Click that link. We're going to give it to you again because you probably missed it. Click that link. I don't want to hear nothing else from you until you get up here. Let's go. And don't tell me you ain't got no time because you got time to type. I don't want to hear it. Let's go. Stand on what you say. Look, I'm on film. I'm going to help you. I'm black. Let's go. This should be easy. Let's go. Come stand on it. I'm going to wait. Sir, you already gave us the content. We already highlighted your comments. We already gave you the content. Thank you. We gave you content. You gave me content. Let's go. Ain't no tough talk. You look like a coward in front of people when I put this back up as clips. You're going to look like a coward. Let's go. Stand on your stuff. Y'all love to talk about that 2A and don't know shit about 2A. Come prove to me you know about 2A. Show me your armor. Let's go. Prove I'm mentally disturbed. You can't even spell your. Let's go. Prove it. It should be very easy. This is so easy. You click that link. It's going to ask you to authorize your mic and your cam. I'm even going to give you the option. You don't even have to be on camera. I will punch you up and you can tell me what the difference is between an immigration agent having a gun and a citizen having a gun. Then you can explain to me why you said what you said, why he was resistant. Show me how he was resistant. We'll play the video again. Should be very easy. You're looking like a coward. I'm finna help him. Now watch. He gonna judge me, fam. Watch this. He gonna judge me. Where's my watch? Yeah. He finna judge me. Watch this. Watch this. See this here? Y'all see this? Now he gonna judge me. You see that? That's mine. Now judge me. Because I know how the gun laws work. Come judge me. Let's go. Oh, see? What I tell you, fam, he was standing in the streets. So he's standing in the streets means you need to get shot. Come on, tell me all this later. Click that link. Let's go. I want you to explain to me how he should have been shot standing in the street. Let's go. He's looking like a coward. Come on, YouTube. You can send me better trolls. Let's go. Come on, coward. Oh, cowards! All of them! Coward. You tough talking on text. That goes through megabytes and internet gateways. Come click that link. I want to hear your voice. I want to hear the fear in your voice. Hey, fam, he said, if you stay in the street, you need to get shot. Okay. Boy, y'all not beating them allegations. You got to be white. Y'all not standing them allegations that y'all losing birth rates. I feel bad for your children. They go out here and they have no concept of reality. That's why when you tell them no, they end your whole lineage. I said it.
Y'all trying to get me go to hell.
Want to go invite your buddies? You need backup singers. Come on now. Bring new kids on the block for me. I'll get them all too. Come on, let's go. Look, he ran. I told you. They all run. You stand in the street, you need to get shot. That's what he said. Oh boy. I tell you, they dumb. And that's why now they're starting to slowly realize the person they voted for is just as dumb as them, except he got a college degree. So technically he's woke. Somebody say that this is Tyrese Halliburton, the player from the Indiana Pacers who's out right now with a torn Achilles. He wrote this, and I saw somebody comment, he was like, yeah, he's never getting invited to another WWE show again. Look, JD. Look at JD. This level of engineered chaos is unique to Minneapolis. What? This is unique? Engineered chaos. Hey, dumbass. What about DC? Huh? DC is engineered chaos every day except we pay for it. It is the direct consequence of far-left agitators working with local authorities. Do they realize they shot somebody that worked for the government? I don't think they realize this. They shot somebody that worked for the government. Okay. Anyway, there go Birdman. Shout out to the Birdman. That man would still be alive if your Gestapo wasn't occupying Minnesota. You couch effing lib. You couch effing inbred. Jesus. Oh my God. I never thought I'd see the day the Birdman curse out the vice president.
I prayed for this and it happened.
See, there you go. See, that's them. And when it happens to them, then they're going to start screaming. Watch. What happened to Cash Patel? He quit. Damn. That's crazy. Ooh, what's this? Let me see what Cash talking about.
What can you tell us? Great to be with you, Maria. And look, Secretary Noem stated it perfectly. You do not get
He
to
looks
attack
scared.
law enforcement officials in this country without any repercussions. You do not get to do that in Minnesota, LA, or anywhere else. And the interagency is leading the charge out there. We've already arrested with the interagency those that violated the FACE Act and impeded a peaceful prayer in church. We've already just last night arrested 4 more individuals involved in the damage of government property that we saw the videos of online. We've arrested other individuals who've made threats to law enforcement online. So we are not messing around. It doesn't have to be in person. If you threaten law enforcement officials or civilians, we are going to come find you. And as for this latest shooting, yes, DHS and HSI are the lead, and the FBI is processing the physical evidence. So we're in possession of the firearm, which is going to go to our laboratory. But as Secretary Noem said, no one who wants to be peaceful shows up at a protest with a firearm that is loaded with 2 full magazines.
Oh my God. They're telling you the script. They're telling you the script.
Why do you feel a necessity to
You're
insult
acting
people?
again.
Is that
Where's the script? Where's the script? Read the script.
Is this a big defensive thing that you've
Read
got?
the script.
Why don't you read your own script?
Fam, he's trying to tell you they're going to take away your 2A rights, which means most of the other amendments are going to fall. They want the crime bill. It would not surprise me if they try to say, if you show up at a protest with a gun, you're going to do 20 years. They're trying to erode 2A because they don't want the people to rise up. Jesus Christ. And they sitting there, and you got the MAGA idiots cheering this. When 5 years ago, they were getting at the government for locking people down. I told you they liberals. But go ahead, give me some.
That is not a peaceful protest, and you do not get to touch law enforcement.
What the fuck? You think they was out there just busting guns?
Leading the charge to arrest those.
But how was he threatening Border Patrol? You've collected the evidence. You said, right? You have
How did
the
he
handgun in your
threaten? How did he
possession.
threaten ICE?
That's right.
And how was he using that handgun in terms of threatening Border Patrol? What was the threat?
Oh, this must be the week Fox News hates Trump. Maria? Wait, Maria asking that question? My God. I can't believe it. She's asking that question?
Evidence, you said, right? You have the handgun in your possession?
That's right.
And how was he using that handgun in terms of threatening Border Patrol? What was the threat? He had his camera, right? He was filming it.
That's something that I will let the DHS and the prosecutors, because they are the ones investigating that case. I don't want to stylize that evidence, but I trust the men and women on the ground who are.
Oh, you trust them. The same ones that have lied before. You trust them. Because cops don't lie. Fed agents don't lie. Okay. Fam, I need y'all to be with me. What day is this? Sunday. I need y'all to show up here Wednesday. We're going to watch a Jubilee that was insane. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it was insane.
Trained professionals to only use it when it's absolutely necessary, and I trust Secretary Noem's leadership and DHS.
You trust Secretary Noem's leadership. Ice Barbie. This motherfucker. He must be trying to fuck. He said you can't bring to a protest a loaded firearm with extra clips, yet they had that at the Capitol. Okay. The hell is this? Turns out the big bad Canadian cocaine trafficker actually turned himself in. What the hell is this? Who is this? Boss Ryan W. Oh, you was moving weight? All right, do your thing. That's crazy. They going in on this man. Cash is retarded. Look, Matt is so fucked up right now. He don't know how to go. First, he sits up here and praises Trump, and then next he starts knocking the government. He don't know where to go. Look, state surveillance. Elected officials are operating anti-ICE signal groups to track and harass ICE and law enforcement. Government surveillance. Woo! Beautiful. Look, they want the Insurrection Act. Hey, stupid, you don't want that out here. You do not want the Insurrection Act. That is the suspension of rights. You don't want that out here. Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop, because we've already shown you they send ICE to your neighborhoods. You better stop. Y'all keep acting like the see? Insurrection Act. You see that? I tell you, they're dumb. So y'all are gonna blame the governor and the mayor for how people act. So I can't blame. Never mind. Never mind. What else we got? Give myself another 10 minutes and I'm out of here. So what is this? They say he was given last rites to a soldier. Let's see.
Terrence Lee Randolph, March 30th, 1947, December 10th, 2024. Today we remember that freedom is not free. We have to work at it, nurture it, protect it, and even sacrifice for it.
Wait, I can't play this video. They're gonna tell me that's AI. Never mind. Clay Travis being his old Angry self. Talking about the NBA didn't play, but the NHL did. Okay. Who cares? That's their decision. If the NBA wants to lose hundreds of thousands of dollars not playing a game with Steph Curry in town, let them do it. They'll make it back tomorrow. Wow, the Lincoln Project, they wrote this? Wow. The worst of us are killing the best of us. That's crazy. Yes, they're paid actors, and y'all are doing nothing about it. Who cares? The two-way fight is here, family.
How would you describe just have lived here for some time? Yeah. Just up the road for a period of time. How would you describe just the way as a Minneapolis resident that you're feeling right now?
Can I describe it not as a Minneapolis resident, but as an American citizen? Thank you. This started as a pretext about immigration and the fraud, whatever. It's well beyond that now. It's into your Second Amendment. It's into your Fourth Amendment. It's into your Sixth Amendment. This is so far beyond what people at home probably are watching going, oh, it's Minneapolis. It's woke Hoth. It doesn't affect me, whatever. It does. It's you. It's you as well now. Wake up. Please watch what's happening here. I feel like we're performing CPR on what may already be a corpse called the Constitution. And yeah, there's plenty of people online laughing at us and going, ha, tryhards. But I think it's worth it, and I hope you do too.
Well, you were saying to me earlier that you were HOA president for a while.
Yeah, I'm the Square community, man. I like built real estate document search portal sites for Wells Fargo. I am the Square community. Like, yeah.
But you were HOA president, Frank and Nick. So this community to happen here, for this to happen here at this intersection on Nicollet in East Street, how do you begin to explain the significance of it happening here today?
I assume it's Christy Noem's provocation. She saw how much this city hates her clowns, hates her scarecrows, and said, you know, we'll double down. We'll put the boot a little bit harder on the throat.
How long will you stay out here?
Till my balls get cold. Just
He said it. He said it. No decorum. No decorum.
her clowns, hates her scarecrows, and said, you know, we'll double down. We'll put the boot a little bit harder on the throat.
How long will you stay out here?
Till my balls get cold. Just till it gets.
Till my. Okay.
Pause. He paused. I said pause, nigga. Mind you, LeBron is spending $2.5 million on his body. Pause.
I will give it.
What the hell?
That's them.
From Armenia, right? I'm from the Caucasus Mountains. I am an Armenian from the Caucasus Mountains.
Right.
I'm Caucasian. Yeah? So I'm an original Caucasian. You guys are all frauds as far as I'm concerned, right? So.
Unbelievable that he just said that. Oh. So again, for that coward, they took the gun already. So where was the threat? Oh, I get it. They're the same people who tell you if you didn't do nothing wrong, you shouldn't resist. Huh? Excuse me? Oh, let me guess. When they break in your house for no reason and then you find out later that it was wrong, you shouldn't do nothing, right? You should be like, hey, well, you know what? They did their job. You probably go down there to their precinct with a cake in the hand and you let your wife pull her shirt up so to show all the boys the breasts, right? Okay. Okay. I guess it was cool to watch that one ICE cop after they shot him. He was sitting there clapping, right? Okay. Yeah. Y'all are putting agents on the street who only went in there for the signing bonus. Oh, okay. Shout out to Brother Torian. That's what we're doing. Y'all were the same ones complaining that these cops are not properly trained, but you're cool with ICE agents not being properly trained with military style hardware, and it's okay because they're taking motherfuckers out. Okay. That's the problem. We next. He already complied. He already complied. They shot him anyway. No, the victim literally looks like a rabbi. He don't look like no cop. He looked like Anthony Edwards on ER. That way he looked like. How many times? And we next. There's no slight on you, but how many times have we seen people comply and they still get shot? Philando Castile's number one. That black man in Miami who was helping his patient, and they shot him while he was sitting on the ground. We've seen people comply and they still get killed. Sean Bell complied and got killed. Trump and his cronies literally send people out there who are being enforcement agents just for money. And when I brought up Torian, I brought it up because he did a story where he's saying that most of them were sitting up there. They got people out there with felonies. Felonies. They're saying this is the gun. Look at this thing. Then I don't know if I hope I could find it. Somebody did a Google search on that gun and found it on a Reddit post 5 days beforehand. Look, here it is. 5 years ago, the same picture. Like, come on, bruh. You know what? Let's go prove it. Let's go look. I'm going to copy this. We're going to go to Google. I'm going to do this in real time. I'm going to see if it's a rib, because sometimes you know how AI is. We're going to see if it's a rib. Shit. I think they took it down. I decided to ask Grok about the image shared by DHS as a gun taken from the shooter in Minnesota. This is a result showing that this image was posted to Reddit yesterday. Let's see. Let's go back. So everybody just posted this image. There you go. There you go. There you go. Today. I think they took it out. I ain't gonna hold you. I really think they took it down. Where is it? Let's see. Statement from the parents of Alex Pretti. Brandon Herrera, 5 years ago. Well, y'all got it. This is how y'all want America to look? Cool. All right. So, considering I got to go to work pissed off, but, you know, it is what it is. I'll put that on y'all brain and y'all can figure it out, but just know. Just know. They want us to give up our rights. They want us to give up our rights. They want us to say, okay, you know what? Yeah, it's about the illegals. But then they're going to be like, okay, well, now we can go after citizens. Because again, what have we told them? Once they stop screwing with black people, they're going to go after you next. They thought we were crazy. Okay. Now what? They stopped going after black folks. They're going after you now. Huh. By the way, this is all in Project 2025. But, you know, yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. And yes, I was doing this. That's for ICE. Anyway, y'all. Hopefully you learned something. If you did a dumb job. If not, I try to be better next time. ICE pissing me off. If you're going to get the illegals out, get them out. Leave people alone. Why? I don't even know why ICE is even at protests. ICE should be where the illegals are. But, you know, they're not going to do all that because it's ICE. Anyway, y'all. Y'all take care. Stay safe. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Woo. Now, Leonard, you out of line. Hey, y'all can go celebrate Leonard's comment. That's fucked up. That's wrong. Oh my God. Hey, Leonard, thank God you don't do content, because if you would have said that, them black coons be all over your ass. Pause. That white folk go in there and tell you how bad of a person you are. The Asians would be screaming affirmative action, and the Hispaniolas that are light skinned would be sitting there cursing you out. Saying you eat dirty weapons and shit like that. That's fucked up. And then Don P was a little bit more reserved, but he don't give a damn. That's fucked up. I'm telling you, I'm waiting for the day there's video popping up, ICE waiting for somebody, and they go to one of them nice little suburban neighborhoods when kids getting off the bus and ICE is checking that bus. Bruh, that's what I need. I want to see what the response gonna be. They had M16s and AR-15s on our children on school buses. What does this country come to? This is what you voted for. So welcome. Kind of wish you had looked at the other candidates during the election, now didn't you? This is European destruction in the West. And I'm going to sit here like most of y'all, and I'm going to not say a word. So y'all, take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.
Oh, here it goes!
Time's up.
Get your ass up! We gotta get out of here now!
Did we have a good time here? Hello?
Gotta get your groove on!
At the end of the day gotta end.
That's it.